Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sure you're wondering, why are you wearing a sunglasses? So I actually forgot to record like the intro part of it, like with bare face. I can't even look at myself. With like bare face and showing you like the before and all that stuff. I totally forgot, and after this I have to straight jump into editing this video to go up today, so I have no time to actually take it out and come back and blah blah blah. So here I am trying to cover the final results so that you don't see it and you only get to see it at the end. So yeah, anyways, I asked you on Instagram which look you want to see, whether this look or this look, and a lot of you actually voted for this. So this is the look we're gonna do today. I hope you're gonna enjoy yourself. So if you want to see how I actually recreated this look, please keep watching. Hey guys, so we are using two palettes today, the Reverser palette by Glazed and the Spotlight one by Ucanbe. I'm using the e.l.f. primer as well. I'm going to start off by prepping the eyes. I love this primer. It gives the eyeshadow a really good base to stick to. And also, you guys, I miss doing voiceovers. So for my first shade, I'm diving into the Reverser palette and taking the shade Turquoise, and I'm going to be applying it all over in the crease. So I'm only concentrating this in the higher crease, I want to say, and just sort of in the middle section, just mapping out where I want the color to go. So I'm going to continue building the color because it looks slightly patchy and I want it to look a bit smooth. Now going into the Spotlight palette, I'm taking that really dark blue shade and I'm going to apply it just below the turquoise shade, so not completely over it but slightly below, so that you can see both the colors. This blue shade, you guys, is so velvety and so pretty. So I'm just going to continue buffing it. Now I'm taking the Spotlight palette, this light blue shade. I am going to be buffing it on the outer corners. So because I want the gradient to go from a dark blue to a very light blue, so I'm just going to be buffing that out, and then I will go back in with the dark blue shade and continue doing that. So I will be blending dark blue, light blue, dark blue, light blue till I get to the consistency that I'm really happy with. So that's exactly what I'm doing now. I actually switched brushes to give it a very nice buff. And yes, so once I'm done with that, I'm just going to continue back with the light blue, using it on the outer corners. Sometimes as you blend eyeshadows, it can reduce the previous color, so that's why. Now doing my cut crease, I'm using the Dark Cosmetics concealer. This is in 01 if I'm not mistaken. I like this shade because it's almost like a white on my skin tone, and it would give it gives a very good canvas for my color to start. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a very small pencil brush. I just want to darken up the edges of the cut crease, because I like my cut crease, the edge to be dark, then only I feel there is definition. So that's what exactly I'm doing. Now taking my e.l.f. primer that we put earlier, I'm just placing it all over the concealer just to make sure when I put down my shimmer, it has a really good grip on the eyeshadow. Taking this beautiful color, watch guys, like just watch. Oh, I was so blown away when I did my first eye. I was like, oh my goodness, look at how pigmented this color is. It went on like butter, and this was just such a beautiful color. I've never played with colors like this before, so I was taken by surprise. And I'm just using the same brush and just gonna take my time and place it as close to the line as possible. As you can see, I really take my time. This look actually took me like almost, I think, 2 hours to do. Okay, so now I'm going to take the e.l.f. primer and continue. Sorry, I meant to say putting on the e.l.f. primer on the outside, because I want the color payoff to be exactly as his first eyeshadows. I apply the turquoise color first, and then going in with the dark blue shade, I've angled it to follow the picture earlier. So that's exactly what I'm doing here, filling in the outer corners with the dark blue. I am just deepening up the corners, and now I'm just going to buff out that line because I do not want a very harsh line. So I'm just buffing everything out, just fading everything. Now taking this beautiful glitter from the Reverser palette. This is the color Space. Sorry you guys. And I'm just applying it all over the lid. Like it's honestly so pretty. So Yes, so applying everything and then throwing on some lashes. These lashes are from Shopee, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I will try to leave the link down below. A lot of the times the lashes that I buy, you guys, by the time I get to it, the link is sold out, so that's why. Okay, jumping into the face, I'm actually starting off by color correcting. I do not know where my color corrector went, so I'm just using a lipstick to color correct using the L'Oreal True Match Primer. I'm just applying it all over my face. This is an amazing one, especially if you're looking to blur out any pores, any texture. It's a silicone based primer, if I'm not mistaken. Now going with the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation in 501 Noisette. I'm going to apply it on the brush and I'm going to just buff it out on the face. This is honestly, as you know, one of my most favorite foundations. Not only does the shade like match me so well, the undertone is so perfect. It's got this warm golden undertone, which is amazing for like deeper skin tones. So I'm doing the same thing on the other side. I'm just applying foundation, taking my time to buff it in. I was actually watching a movie this day, and yes, so doing the top of my forehead as well. This day pula amin today. Okay, for concealer, taking the Match Perfection one in classic beige. This concealer, again, look at it, you guys. It's lighter than the foundation and it's got a very golden undertone, which is amazing. Also, you can see here I'm just cleaning up the eyeshadow as well. So I'm just taking my beauty blender, blending everything out together just to make everything look seamless. I love blending out concealer and applying powder using my blender because it really packs on the product, and it also, like, I feel like it presses the product into the skin, so you get a more seamless look. So that's exactly what I'm doing on the other side. Concealer, I'm taking my blender, blend, and then taking a bit of concealer around my mouth area, my chin, and just gonna blend that all just to hide any like hyperpigmentation or any redness from the color correcting that we did earlier. Jumping into the nose, highlighting the nose and the forehead. I do take my time usually when I'm like, this is the normal pace that I put makeup on, so that's why I actually take very long to do it. Like, I really take my time to do it. I feel like it's actually art, like you're painting something. So now that's done, taking my Fenty Beauty setting powder. When I was actually editing this, I was like, my goodness, why are you banging the thing away? Anyways, I'm just gonna bake underneath the eyes. I usually do not bake because I don't like the very dry cakey feeling, but because this is a heavy makeup that we have done, I just want everything to look a little bit more HD, a little bit more buffed out and smoother. Taking my Rimmel Kate Sculpting Trio, this is a darkest shade that we have here. I am going to be contouring. I'm doing a bit more of a precise contour, not like a bronzing motion today. So that's exactly what I'm doing now. Now I'm going to just take a big fluffy brush and brush off all the powder that we put on. And I cannot lie, but I love how baked skin looks like, you know, when you bake with powder, like how the skin looks like. It's amazing. But of course, like up close and personal, it definitely does look heavy, I'm not going to deny. Now taking my ABH blush palette, this is the gradient one. I'm taking that nudie colored blush and I'm going to apply it all over. I initially wanted to do a berry tone blush, but I was worried that it could be a bit more like too heavy because the eyes is heavy already. Taking the Golden Flower Crown highlighter from Wet n Wild, just highlighting the high points of my face. This is a beautiful highlighter, by the way, you guys. It's amazing. Contouring my nose very quickly with a very small, precise eyeshadow brush, taking my time, and then I'm going to be highlighting using my hands. I'm not using a brush today. Yeah, so once I'm done with highlighting, I'm actually going to jump back into the eyes and quickly finish that up. In the picture, she actually used like a blue eyeliner on a waterline. I didn't have that, so I'm just going to use my usual black. So drawing my waterline with my black liner and taking some dark blue eyeshadow and just buffing everything together. So buffing, blending. Okay, you guys, so now for lips, I want to show you a trick. You know, my brown lip liner has already finished, so I want to show you what I've been doing. I've been using the Maybelline Nude Embrace. You know, this is by far one of my favorite nude lipsticks ever, but on its own it looks absolutely horrible. So once I'm done with that, I actually take a cream contour. This is the LA Girl one, and I line the tip of my lips and buff it up with my hands. Yeah, beautiful, right? Okay, finishing up with setting spray and we're done. This was the look that we tried to do today. What do you think? Do you think it came close? I think it did come close, but of course you see the outer edges, she's got a lot more like light blue, but naturally like lighter colors may not necessarily turn up on like deeper skin tones, so I think that's the problem. But anyhow, like I'm obsessed with this look. I've never tried this kind of a blue like eyeshadow, and I'm absolutely loving this. I hope you like it too. Leave your comments down below. What do you think? Did I get it? Did I not get it? What do you want to see next and all that stuff? I just quickly want to say thank you so much for all the love you guys have shown me in my past videos. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying my channel. There's a lot of new contents coming up. I hope you're subscribed. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching until here. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!